welcome back to my channel. My name is Mandy and I'm a full-time reseller. On today's video, I do have a thrift haul from a couple different places. I did go to the bins today. I just got home. I have some from the actual Goodwill store. I have one from, I think, Savers, a couple items from Savers, and then also some from ThredUp. That has been a place that I have been looking for inventory to flip online. I think I've talked about that in other videos. I like to just kind of browse the website under their assorted brands and just kind of see what I find. So we will start with the one that came from the actual Goodwill store. I just went there yesterday. I picked up this Fossil belt. It looks to be brand new. Normally belts, you know, they get kind of scuffed here, but this looks like the tags were just taken off of it. It is a size 38 men's and it's reversible, which is nice. So black or brown. And all accessories at Goodwill are only $1.99. Here's another one. Here's another belt. This is very Y2K boho. I don't know if this is genuine leather. I want to think so. There are not any tags. There was a tag at a certain point, but it has been cut. So this one I will have to measure, but I definitely think probably around 20 bucks. This is from the brand Sag Harbor. I have sold many things from this brand. Older skirts and dresses. I just really liked the colorway on this. I know we are getting into fall, but I think that this will still be popular. What size was this? Size 12 on this one. Just a really pretty, like, lavender and blue. It was a style-based pickup. The brand is NYC. I don't know anything about that. But this is like almost floor-length duster cardigan. It is like a nylon type material, very maximalist, kind of grunge-ish, punk-looking, with this, I don't even know, like abstract line design on it. This was definitely the find of probably the month, maybe the summer actually. This brand, Fingerhut Fashions, I've dated this to be about 1970s. It's in pretty good condition. There are a couple watermarks, I think, on the back. I'm not sure how I didn't notice it, but there was quite a bit of discoloration on both of the arms, like by the elbows. So unfortunately, this one I will not be able to make as much money as I once thought. I mean, really? Perfect Penny Lane jacket. There isn't any, like, sometimes this can get really matted, and it's really in good condition. It says it's a size 16. I'm going to measure it out because I don't know, that might be kind of true to size. Might be a little bit smaller than a 16, like closer to a large. But I definitely could not pass this up. It was only $9.99. I was definitely thinking that this probably would have gotten put into the Halloween section, the costume section. That's when they really take the prices and make them pretty high. But thankfully it wasn't. Next are a couple pieces I picked up from Savers. They were running a 50% off sale on like summer items. So I think it was certain dresses, like short sleeve tops, shorts, that kind of stuff. I did pick up a couple Judy Blue denim shorts. I'm not going to show those just because you guys know what shorts look like. This is from the brand Dawn Joy. I just couldn't pass this up because of this little bead detail. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the tag on it anymore. I think it was only like $5. Definitely fun with the beads. Like I said, it's a really cute print. I wish it would have been a little bit longer, but I mean, if it's too long, the beads don't really make sense. This is from the brand Boundary Waters. I've never heard of that. This is definitely like a barn chore coat. I do wish that it was not, what do I want to say? Like the elastic here. It does give it a little bit more of a feminine look though, because it's kind of cinching the waist. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to be everybody's cup of tea, because I think, you know, the chore coats, they want them to be a little bit more boxier and like not very form fitted there, but we'll see. This one I have to get listed right away. This is CJ Banks 1X. Yeah, a 1X. But this skirt is so cute. It has a little like, what does it say? ABCs, A+, it has little crayons on it. Just an A-line, like midi to maxi skirt. I think a school teacher would definitely pick this up for the school year. This is from the brand Corette. I've sold a couple skirts from this brand before. Just like the colors on this one, it kind of has that crinkly material that seems to be pretty popular. Definitely grunge fairy I will be using for this one. Boho, just with that abstract floral print on this. Okay, so now onto the ThredUp haul. I screwed up on these because on ThredUp, if something is on sale, you have to put in the coupon code. I was so concerned about getting free shipping that I was like adding things to the cart and forgot to put the coupon codes in. So these, I think they were only supposed to be like $10. I ended up paying full price for them. So I might have a little bit of an issue getting my money back for them, but they're still a pretty sought after style. I think around prom time, these will definitely go, maybe even Halloween. They have a square toe, really chunky heels with that metallic silver. These are a size 9. These do need to get cleaned up. I think it's a Loa. I've never heard of that brand before. These do have Gore-Tex. That was one reason why I looked into them. I saw this tag when they had the boots up for sale. These are size women's 7.5. Like I said, they're pretty dirty on the bottom, but I'm hoping to get, depending on how clean I can get them, probably around 60. This is an Elton John branded jacket from, I believe this was his 2019 when he was on tour. It is only an extra small, but it is kind of oversized. So it does have Elton John here and then on the back in kind of this grungier acid wash. I have seen some sold comps that are going around 50. That's probably where I will price this and then just take offers from there. I've never heard of this brand before, Vintage Redux. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. This one is a size small. It's just kind of like this army type looking jacket, and then on the back it does say Mary Jane Canada. I don't know what the significance of this jacket is, but there were a couple comps that had sold like $85. So I don't know if it's the brand or if it has something to do with this saying. I don't know. So I thought I would take a chance on this. So with something like this is kind of an easy thing for me to Google a lens. That's what I'm doing when I'm looking at ThredUp, to kind of see, you know, what comps are, what things are selling for, if it would be worth me picking up. And this just looked, you know, unique enough that I was like, I should probably look into this one. These shoes I picked up at Goodwill last week too. They are a vintage pair of Bongos. I actually tried these on and they do fit, but I'm not wearing these. They're very, very heavy. I have sprained my ankle many times in the past when these shoes were big, you know, when I was younger. There is a little bit of cosmetic issues, like right here. I did try and clean this up, but it's just stained on there. I did get quite a few stains that were along the sides off, but otherwise they're in really good condition. I did the bend test and stuff. I walked around in them. They seem to be okay. The shoelaces are kind of falling apart. But I did see somebody had these listed on eBay for, I think, $90. I paid $7. So I need to look into what the actual comps are, like the sold comps. But I would even be fine with, I don't know, 60, 70, something like that, depending on, like I said, what the actual sold comps are, not just what that one listed comp is. So now to the actual bins haul for today. Let's see. I got 17 pounds, so I paid $1.79 per pound. It ended up being $33. I'll pop up what my average cost of goods is here. Like I said, I just got home, so I haven't sorted anything. I am somebody that does sell to Plato's Closet, ThredUp, and Once Upon a Child, so I will let you know if any of that is going there. Okay, so first up is this Beetlejuice zip up. It is an extra large. We're getting close to Halloween. This was in really good condition. I like the color on it. You know, normally everything's just black. This is a fun purple with that lime green. It has embroidery here. It has Beetlejuice on the sleeve. Comps were kind of like all over the place because I'm thinking that this probably is going to be, like I said, more popular coming up now because we're getting closer to Halloween. This is going to ThredUp. I have sold them the same dress. This is Joie, a size large. I found a whole bunch of these at a store that does like overstock, and every time I send them into ThredUp, I make anywhere from $15 to $20 on this dress. Why? I have no idea. I had them all listed in my closet, I think for like $25. Nobody cared about it, but they're paying like 40 to 50 on ThredUp for this. This is going to go to Plato's Closet. This is Aeropostale, a men's extra small, like just little flannel button front shirt. I think this one was from 2023. This is another item that will be going to ThredUp. It's New Tags, Banana Republic, size large. I think you know the tag. Just this little dress with a belt, nothing fancy, in this Kelly green color. This is something I will be selling myself. SL Fashions. I've sold quite a few dresses from this brand. This was just too fun. It is missing a belt, so I think I'm going to just cut these off because they're broken on both sides anyway. But this is a cute little romper, and it has, at first I thought it was postcards, but I think it's just like little like floral pictures with cursive handwriting all over it. I just thought this was like very vacation. If you're going to Italy or somewhere kind of romantic, this would be cute. I think I'm going to cut the shoulder pads out as well, just to make it a little bit more modern, and maybe that will appeal to more people. This item did not have a tag. I believe it was cut out. It could be Shein. I will do a little look to see on Google Lens what comes back, but I definitely was not going to leave this. Even if I get $15 for it, I'm completely fine with that. This will probably sell immediately just based on the style of it. It has that mesh. It has these huge bell sleeves here, very witchy, whimsy goth. Somebody could use this for a costume, cosplay. So this was a no-brainer for me. This is one that I'm going to try out. I know this probably isn't the best time of year to be doing that, but this is Roxy. The tag said 2010. I've been saying 2010 stuff I think is kind of making a comeback. This is a little, what do I want to call it? Strapless, like sundress, swim cover-up. And then it has this little like peekaboo back. Definitely very coconut girl. It's giving like skater girl. So I don't know. If it wasn't new tags, I probably would have left it there, but it still has the tags on it. I'm not anticipating getting a whole lot for this. This will probably end up selling on Depop for like, I don't know, 17-ish would be my guess. These I have to look up comps yet. If they're not great, they're going to go to Plato's. It is Gap. They are the Slim Boyfriend size 18, so a plus size. That's one reason I picked them up. Also because there is no distressing. I would say the majority of the pants that I bring to Plato's now, I don't have any distressing because they're just passing on that unless it's like very, very minimal. Another brand I sell a lot of skirts and dresses from, Kathy Lee Collection. I'm guessing this is like 90s-ish. This silhouette of a dress I've sold many, many times. It is normally some sort of darker color with some sort of floral print to it, maxi length. And then it does have these little ties in the back. I'm kind of passing up on the dresses that are like this, but without the ties. I think most people want to be able to cinch their waist a little bit. They do move quicker than the ones that don't have the little tie backs. This is one that I'm going to also look up comps. It's Betty Boop. This is a modern tag. It is from 2024, but it is with the Dodge Charger. So if I can get at least 15 off this, I will do so. Otherwise, this will go to Plato's. This is another one I need to look up comps. Depending on what they are, I will keep it and sell or go to Plato's. This is Hello Molly. This company, I feel like their dresses are just like very poorly made. They're not anything substantial, but people pay a lot for them and they're expensive. Why? I don't know. I'm trying to see what's going on with this. I'm going to have to look up a stock photo because to me, this will just look strange unless it's just because this needs to get like pulled out. I don't know. I'll have to look up a stock photo and see how this is supposed to be worn unless it's like one shoulder with those straps. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up like I said. But this is one of those brands where it sells for a lot, new tags, and it's just kind of poor quality, but people pay for it, so I will have to look into this one. These will be going to Plato's Closet. It just is Avia. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is from Walmart. Just the size, extra, extra large black leggings. This will be going to Plato's Closet. It is a Bush t-shirt, Bush beer. It says, grown in America's heartland. It needs to get washed. I might do a quick Google Lens search on this just to see, but I'm guessing Plato's. This is a Blink-182 shirt. I normally don't find Blink-182 stuff. Size medium, newer. You can tell by that screen printed tag, but this is an older graphic. This one I will sell on my own. This is a Harry Potter Gryffindor robe. This one is a little bit more high quality than other ones I've sold in the past. They normally just have like Velcro here. This is an actual like button, and it just feels a lot nicer. It's a size large. I'm assuming kids. I'll have to measure it out. It does have a couple little marks on the back, so this one does need to get washed, but Harry Potter normally does well. This skirt's going to be going to Plato's Closet. It is just a Wild Fable, extra, extra large. This faux leather, like little moto skirt. A lot of graphic shirts I found today, which is nice because they're very easy to list. This is Hello Kitty 2024. I got this one just based on the graphic because this looks brand new. There's no cracking, and it's a huge Hello Kitty, and on the back. This is from the brand Fashion Bug. I've sold many, many pieces from them. I wish this was longer, but it is like a mini, and it's pretty sheer. I don't know if the light's doing it, but you can definitely see through this. You'd have to have something unless you didn't care. But it does have that really pretty design on it. It's almost like a gold overtone. I think that's picking up in the camera. Very Y2K. I'm going to try this at Plato's. It is Sophia. I think this is sold at Walmart. It's just a ribbed bodycon, like sweater dress. Very form-fitting. This is a size small. This is a fun dress from Ruby Rocks. Some of their dresses are very vintage inspired. I would say this one is definitely giving pinup girl with this navy and white polka dot print. It is all like a tulle mesh. And then it does have the tulle in the bottom that needs to get cleaned. But this could definitely work for homecoming, a Halloween costume. So I got to get this one listed sooner rather than later. Another band shirt. This is Korn, I think Freak on a Leash. Follow the Leader. The 20th anniversary. That makes me feel very old. This is going to Once Upon a Child. It's a Nike hooded sweatshirt, size medium. It just has a little spot there that I'm going to clean real quick. This is going to Once Upon a Child Wonder Nation, size girls extra large. Just a long sleeve black dress. This will be going to Plato's Closet. This is from Sincerely Jewels. And it's this like black, little slinky, kind of almost water looking halter top. These will probably go to ThredUp. I gotta check comps. They're very small. It's Sweaty Betty and extra small. Just a pair of floral leggings. I just think, or they're not even floral, they're just like a geometric dot print. From what I have seen, athletic wear just continues to go to like more bland. So it's just one straight color. You don't even really see a lot of like accent stripes or anything on anything anymore. So I'm assuming these will go to ThredUp. This item I probably shouldn't have picked up because I have so much inventory right now and I don't really have time for projects, but I picked it up anyway. This is old Nicole Miller. You can tell by this tag. The issue is I don't see any interior tags, so I don't know what the material is. I don't believe it to be silk, but I don't know if she made like wedding dresses at any point. This is really pretty. It's like this cream strapless dress with this like overlay to it with this floral detail. I want to soak it in OxyClean because on the inside there is some discoloration of like somebody probably had tanner on or some sort of foundation. So that is a small issue. And I'm also noticing right here, it was taken in at the top. So first I'm going to try the OxyClean. If that ruins the dress, then I'm just not going to worry about it. but I might seam rip this out just so that it's back to its original size, and then just make sure that there's not any more alterations. Oh, maybe there is a tag down here. It is silk. So I do have like a dry cleaning kit that I could try on this. I've never seen this tag before. It says Union of Needle Trades Industrial Textile Employee Unite. So I've never seen that one. That might help me decide, or that might help me know what the date is on it. So I'm going to look into this a little bit more. If it's worth me getting it dry cleaned, I will. And once I look into it, if this is supposed to be the color, you know, like I hope this wasn't white originally. I don't think it was, but we'll kind of go from there and see. And then this one was the showstopper. Let's see. It says it's a size 9. This one is also union made. I just couldn't leave it. I don't know where someone's gonna wear this. Maybe Halloween costume. Maybe you could wear this for, I don't know, but I just couldn't leave it. It's like a vintage, I would say, based on the stitching in here, at least 70s, if not 60s, like prom dress. It's just, it has this bow. I need to do some steaming on it because this is supposed to be like a bow in the back. And then it has all this tulle in the back. It is strapless, and then it has that floral detail that just kind of cascades over the back. And then in the front, and then it does have these little flowers. I just couldn't let this get thrown away. I guess if this is in my inventory for years, then it is, because I don't really have another place for this to go somewhere. But yeah, I think somebody will be interested in this as long as I price it, you know, right. So that was everything that I have been finding in the last couple days. Like I said, I am like bursting at the seams right now with inventory. So I think the rest of today, all of tomorrow, is going to be listing. I might be upping my amount of listings just to get some of it moving. My inventory room right now, I do have some totes that are available, but I might have to be running some more sales or something too to just kind of get rid of stuff that I don't want. I might have to do another like clean sweep through everything and pull stuff for ThredUp and Play-Dohs, and yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of inventory right now. It's very overwhelming. So let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite piece. And as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to give it a like. It really helps out the channel and I really appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!